We are heading towards Scarborough, which is one of the locations. We're actually going to Charlestown, which is Nevis, part of the St. Kitts and Nevis empire or nation. And you can see where we're coming from, which is Saba, which is a beautiful little island settled by Scots people and Dutch a long time ago. And very unique place, absolutely no beach around the whole island. But now we're going to St. Kitts and Nevis. And Nevis is one of these islands that Danny Melville years ago in Jamaica said was one of his two favorites along with Saba. So I went to Saba, now I'm going to Nevis. And let's take a look at what Nevis has to offer. Okay, so here is T, who I met in Nevis, and she wants to be a boat captain. So she's now in training to be a first mate on Vi. She sailed me over to St. Kitts to the main city there. I forget the name of it back, and we had a good time. And then she showed me around the island a little bit, introduced me to her friends, gave me a good, flavor of St. Kitts. Wonderful woman. This is an example of a St. Kitts native. You notice the wrap on this guy. Very popular wraps in the Caribbean. I feel right at home. As you all may know, I've been rapping since about 2016, and I also have a collection of rap, mostly videos, but also a few photos of rappers from around the world that I'm intending to make into a coffee table book. This is St. Kitts and Nevis art. I don't know how my iPhone Alicia and I came up with this, but if you look at it, it was made in Nevis. It's art, and this is actually a photograph. I don't know if you see this, but I mean, it's like no other photograph I've seen ever. I think it's transformative. It's what I call transformative art. Because it really kind of takes us out of our comfort zone. But look at this. I mean, mostly it's just abstract colors and splotches, right? But look what I found. Okay, what is that? It looks like possibly a Nevis native. All right. Well, a couple more pictures. This is a building in Nevis. I don't know why I took a picture of it. 1953. I think this is the Hamilton Museum. Alexander Hamilton was actually born in St. Croix, but he spent his early childhood from 0 to 9 on Nevis. And then he went back to St. Croix because his parents died, and he became indentured to a importer-exporter and started his world-famous career. Okay, anyway. This is another one of those art shots that Alicia and I are working on. And then let's see if there's anything else. Oh, this, I believe, is a really beautiful shot of not only the volcano in Nevis. I think it's probably like every other volcano in the Caribbean called La Soufriere. But also, check it out. That's Sally and Mikey's, and John and Maggie's and the Murrays, hangout in the Caribbean. That's the Four Seasons Hotel on the beach in Nevis. And pretty cool place, I gotta say. Filthy expensive, but really a cool place. That's about it for Nevis. I mean, here's a little picture of a bar that gives you a little flavor. This isn't even, Four Seasons. This is just a regular old bar. And one cool thing about Nevis is that it has all these young black women who are constantly lolling around these bars, just waiting to serve you. Okay, and they're yakking with each other, and they'll yak with you too. It's just like so here's 3 of them, and as you can see, the bar's empty, but they're there like 8 hours a day. yakking and just waiting for somebody to come in and buy a ginger beer or something. So, guys of the world, you might want to check out Nevis. Let's see, what else? Oh, here's another view of the bar. Here's a couple of guys that are actually checking out Nevis, waiting for the girls to come over and see them. And so it's really a nice scene. There's the private resort of Four Seasons, where many of my family like to hang out. And I don't know if we can see. Okay, it's called Scarborough. It's actually Charlestown, right on the side of Nevis, where the best place is to go that I found. And then here's a picture of T, who is doing her job at the moment. She's kind of a greeter to the tourists coming into port to Charlestown. Here's T, looking very Nevesque. And here's her girlfriend, Chanel. And they ended up taking me out to a reggae place for lunch. And you'll see that on a video later. We had a lot of fun. But that's kind of like a typical, like, couple of island citizens. And there's T and I in front of the Sunshines place where we're going to have dinner. And then there's the three of us. So got some pretty good shots, me and my rap. Okay, this is the video that you want to see. Look for this one next because it's really a lot of fun. Check it out. Ciao.